I need everyone who questioned me or my Miami Heat predictions this postseason to wait for me after this video. We gotta talk. The NBA Finals are finally here, and Hollywood could not have written a better storyline than this. LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers will face off against his former team, the Miami Heat, tonight at 9 p.m. for Game 1. Me, I'm rocking with them goons from the 305. I got Miami in 6. But regardless of who you're rolling with this series, this matchup is cinematic. And there are a lot of reasons why, but here are my top 4. Coming in at number 4, those Miami shooters. In case you didn't know or you haven't been paying attention, the boys from the 305 can shoot. I mean, they have range for days. And that is going to be one of the key factors in beating the Lakers. You see, the Lakers are going to bring the defense. They're quick on their rotations and they scramble well when things break down. It's going to take Duncan Robinson, Tyler Hero, and all the shooters on the floor to change that dynamic. If shooters truly shoot, now is the time to prove it. Coming in at the number 3 spot, the Lakers dominating the offensive glass. LA has grabbed 29.7% of their offensive rebounds during these playoffs. And it's those second chance points that have really helped secure a handful of their wins, and it's a trend that's safe to assume will continue in the finals. And with a combination of either AD and McGee or AD and Howard, LA's size could be problematic for Miami. Keeping them off the offensive glass is going to be key in this series. In the words of the Godfather himself, Pat Riley, no rebounds, no rings. And speaking of Pat Riley, he is responsible for my number 2 reason, the matchup we're going to get of Bam Adebayo and Anthony Davis. Kentucky Wildcats, stand up because this matchup is for you. Like it or not, Anthony Davis is the best player in these playoffs thus far. Averaging 29 points per game, he's also hitting 36.6% from the 3. Which might be a problem, but luckily Miami has Bam Adebayo. And if anybody can make LA's big man work, it's the all-defensive player himself who not only has the instincts, but the length and the athleticism to make this matchup a fun one and must-watch TV. And speaking of must-see TV, some stories couldn't have been written better, and this is one of them. It's also my final point. Number 1, this storyline is straight out of a movie. When LeBron James decided to take his talents to South Beach, the sports world was shook. It was shook once again when he decided to take his talents from South Beach and head back to Cleveland. Now, 3 rings later, LeBron is facing off against the franchise responsible for helping secure 2 of them. And while this team is a far cry from that Big 3 Miami squad, it's instead led by a team filled of talented young underdogs led by Jimmy Butler. If LeBron manages to take down his former team, that will go down in history as one of the greatest NBA storylines ever. But if Miami is able to take down the former king of South Beach, not only will the fan base never let him forget it, neither will he. What's up, everybody? Thank you so much for checking out this episode of All In with Ashley Nicole. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of the new episodes. And while you're at it, check me out on social media and hit that follow because I post some pretty cool things on there that you won't see on YouTube.